You see, information, knowledge changes everything. It turns deception into perception. It turns everything from it turns it upside down. It turns it on its head. Because for years people have been deceiving you, using information against you. Right? They study you, they evaluate you, they learn everything about you. And then they deceive you, use you, and mistreat you. It's only when the pain becomes so deep, you start listening to yourself, and you start regaining your power, taking back your strength. Then you start throwing everything out, throwing everyone out, right? Exposing them for what they are, for the frauds that they are. And you start to understand who and what you were dealing with the whole time. Right? You understand that you were played. Right? They saw you as a poor, gullible victim to take advantage and use and abuse and throw away like trash. You see, it's not that they didn't know who you are. They always knew. It's not like you didn't have anything important. They just didn't want to submit. They just didn't want to give in to the relationship. They just didn't want to give in. They just didn't want to give up power. They just didn't want to accept the fact that love is real. That there's people out there who are kind. That there are people out there who love unconditionally. It's not people out there who just use you and abuse you and treat you like trash because that's all they know. That's what they grew up with. They grew up in darkness and they expect or want you to live in that same light, that perception, which that reality that they came out from. But because you shine bright, they will never give you your flowers. They will never give you what's owed to you. But then they will turn around and give it to somebody else. Once you discover who they are, toss them aside. Show them the door. Right? Show them the door. Because trash belongs in a fucking trash bin. All these years, you knew how dark your family was. You knew the whole time. And you did nothing. You did nothing. You started fights. You were manipulative. You were deceptive. You did everything under the sun when you knew that your family were always in the wrong and you were in the wrong. You never wanted to change. Even when you wasn't taken over completely. You were running out of time and you gave in to the darkness because you wanted to be right, because you wanted to prove a point. And in the end, you fooled yourself because you were always wrong. You were always in the wrong. Because you allowed pride and ego, your self-absorbed ways, and your narcissistic tendencies, sexual tendencies, addictions, obsession. I'm worried about money. Really? That's the only thing you worry about is money. After trying to sacrifice someone, the only thing you worry about is money? How you expect to get money by sacrificing somebody? Well, it could work if the person is weak enough to die, but I'm still alive, so which means it didn't work. And then you wonder why you have insecurities. Then you wonder why you have depression. Then you wonder why you have mental issues. Then you wonder why you can't see clearly. Then you wonder why you keep attracting men who rape you. Then you wonder why your mother treats you like trash. Then you wonder why you're upset. Then you wonder why your family members call you a hoe, or your cousins, or people in your. You wonder why. Well, this is the answer to your question. You hang around trashy, shitty people. What do you expect? Their trashy, shitty ways are gonna rub off on you. You are the company that you keep. So if you hang with trash, well, you're gonna get trash. Don't get upset. Don't ask the question, oh, poor me, why me? Dumbass, take yourself out of the fucking equation. Stop dealing with trash. Because they give you toys and things to shut you up. It comes a point where you say, fuck this shit. I'm gonna walk away from it all. And if I lose it, so what? You're not gonna control me. Your whole life, your family has been controlling you, manipulating you. So then you go out in the world manipulating people to feel powerful, to feel some type of importance. You hide behind people, things, so you can fit in, to fill the shallow void that you never got as a child. Still to this day, you're chasing your mother's acceptance when your mother never gave a shit about you. Till this day, Fatuma Atali doesn't give a shit about you. She never loved you. And I will say over and over and over again, I will say your mother's a whore. Again, your mother's a whore. One more time, your mother's a whore. She's a bona fide whore, a hoe, who pimps her daughter for money. Let me say it one more time. Your mother is a trash box and belongs in the trash bin. Your father is a bum, a failure. They never loved you. You're an orphan. Accept that. Accept that truth. That you never had a family. You never did, and you never will. Because they failed when you were 12. They failed your whole life. They failed. And your whole life you've been living smokes and mirrors, lies. You've been lying. Your mother been toughen up, being emotionally unavailable when she should have been helping you heal through your traumas, through your pain. When she should have been emotionally available for your healing and guiding you, trying to help you find men in your life who understands your pain, who understands your trauma, and help you through those rough patches. Not giving you a man who raped other women for money. So I will say it again. Your mother is a hoe. Your mother is a slut. Your mother is a gold-digging whore. I said it. I was saying it again. Your mother's a slut. Your mother's a whore. Your mother's a gold-digging trash box, container bin that needs to be put to rest. Go sit down in your corner, you narcissist piece of trash. I know the truth. The truth shall set you free. Because you know the truth, they can't manipulate you. They can't control you anymore. They can't deceive you or pull a wool over your eyes like Abracadabra Houdini, like you're dumb. You're not dumb. So you've been holding this. You have many secrets, and I will discover and uncover all of them, and I will expose every secret. You must be willing to face yourself. You've been hiding, and you no longer will hide anymore. You and your family will no longer hide anymore. You came up against the wrong person, and you will learn a valuable lesson.